If you want to attract high vibration energy, start thinking this way. If you want to attract high vibration energy, it all starts with how you think. Not just occasionally, not just when you feel good, but as a constant, unshakable way of being. Most people don't realize that their entire reality is a reflection of their mind. Every situation, every challenge, every opportunity, it's all responding to the energy you project. And that energy is shaped by your thoughts. The way you think determines the frequency you operate on. And that frequency determines the kind of energy you attract. If you want to shift your reality, you have to shift your thinking first. But here's where most people go wrong. They try to change their thoughts on the surface while still holding onto the same limiting beliefs underneath. They say affirmations, they visualize success, they try to think positively, but deep down, they are still carrying scarcity, doubt, fear, and unworthiness. And because their core vibration hasn't changed, their external reality doesn't change either. This is why so many people feel stuck. They are trying to attract high vibration energy while still being tuned into a low frequency mindset. It's like expecting clear radio signals while staying on the wrong station. It doesn't work.
Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound spiritual lesson.
So how do you actually shift? How do you rewire your mind so that you naturally attract higher frequencies instead of constantly fighting against your old programming? The first step is radical self-awareness. You have to become a master observer of your own thoughts. Most people let their minds run on autopilot, repeating the same patterns over and over without even realizing it. They wake up and immediately start thinking about what's wrong, what they lack, what they fear. They replay old conversations, old failures, old pain, and then they wonder why life keeps reflecting back struggle and negativity. If you want to shift your vibration, you have to stop letting your mind operate unconsciously. You have to take full control of the thoughts you entertain. Start paying attention to your mental habits. What do you think about when you wake up? What do you focus on throughout the day? Are your thoughts expanding you or contracting you? Are they moving you towards the energy you want to attract, or are they keeping you anchored in the past? The moment you become aware of your thought patterns, you gain the power to change them. But awareness alone is not enough. You have to actively redirect your thinking. Every time you catch yourself spiraling into low vibration thoughts, you have to consciously shift. This doesn't mean forcing fake positivity. It means choosing thoughts that align with the energy you want to experience. If you want to attract abundance, start thinking from a place of abundance. If you want to attract love, start thinking from a place of love. If you want to attract peace, start thinking from a place of inner calm. But here's the key: you can't just think it, you have to feel it. Your vibration is not just about what you say or what you think, it's about what you embody. You have to bring the energy into your entire being. This is why so many people struggle with manifestation. They repeat affirmations, but they don't actually believe them. They say, "I am wealthy," but deep down, they feel broke. They say, "I am loved," but deep down, they feel unworthy. And because their dominant vibration is still rooted in lack, that's what they keep attracting. The universe doesn't respond to your words, it responds to your energy. If you want to attract high vibration energy, you have to become it. So here's the question: who would you be if you already had everything you desire? How would you think? How would you move? How would you feel if the reality you wanted was already yours? Start living from that energy now. Start thinking like the version of you that already has it. Not someday, not in the future, but right now. This is the secret that most people overlook. They wait for external proof before they shift their mindset, but that's backwards. The shift in mindset comes first, and then reality adjusts. The moment you start operating from a high vibration, your external world has no choice but to match it. But here's the challenge: the old version of you will try to pull you back. Your mind will resist the change. It will try to convince you that nothing is different, that you're still the same, that your past defines you. And if you listen to that voice, you will stay where you are. This is why most people never fully shift. They let their old identity keep them trapped. If you want to attract high vibration energy, you have to be ruthless about letting go of the old you. You have to consciously detach from every thought, belief, and pattern that no longer serves your highest frequency. And this is where most people struggle letting go, because letting go feels uncomfortable. It means stepping into the unknown. It means releasing identities that feel familiar, even if they're painful. But here's the truth: you cannot attract a new reality while holding on to the energy of the past. You have to decide, once and for all, that you are done with the old version of yourself. You have to fully commit to thinking, feeling, and vibrating at a higher level no matter what. So the real question is, are you ready? Are you truly ready to step into the energy of the life you want? Because once you do, everything changes. The way you think changes. The way you move changes. The way life responds to you changes. And once you reach that level, there is no going back. The hidden forces that shape your energy and how to master them. Most people think their energy is shaped by what happens to them, by their circumstances, by the way life unfolds around them. But the truth is, your energy is not determined by external events. It is determined by the invisible forces within you. These forces govern the way you think, the way you feel, and ultimately the way you vibrate. If you have ever wondered why you keep attracting the same experiences, why certain patterns keep repeating in your life, or why raising your vibration feels like a constant battle, it is because these hidden forces are at play. Until you learn to master them, they will continue to pull you back into old frequencies, no matter how much you try to change on the surface. The first force that shapes your energy is your subconscious programming. From the moment you were born, your mind has been absorbing beliefs, ideas, and energies from the world around you. The way your parents spoke about money, the way society conditioned you to see yourself, the fears and limitations passed down through generations, all of it became embedded in your subconscious. And because 95% of your thoughts and behaviors are controlled by this subconscious programming, you are often operating on beliefs that you did not consciously choose. You might consciously want abundance, but if your subconscious mind is wired for scarcity, your energy will reflect lack. You might consciously desire love, but if your subconscious is filled with unworthiness, you will keep attracting relationships that mirror that. This is why shifting your vibration is not just about thinking differently, it is about reprogramming the deep-rooted patterns that have been running your life. To master this, you must bring awareness to your subconscious patterns. Pay attention to the thoughts that arise automatically when you are not trying to control them. What does your inner dialogue sound like? What do you believe about yourself, about life, about what is possible? Every limiting belief you uncover is an opportunity to shift your vibration at its core. But awareness alone is not enough. You must actively rewrite the script. Start feeding your subconscious with new, empowering beliefs. Use repetition, visualization, and deep emotional engagement to install a new reality in your mind. Because the moment your subconscious shifts, your frequency shifts. And when your frequency shifts, your entire life follows. The second force that shapes your energy is emotional energy. Every emotion you experience carries a frequency. Love, joy, and gratitude vibrate at the highest levels, while fear, anger, and shame pull your energy down. But here is where most people get stuck. They suppress their emotions instead of processing them. They try to think positively while carrying unhealed wounds, and as a result, their vibration remains low. Suppressed emotions do not disappear. They stay trapped in your energetic field, influencing your thoughts, your actions, and your ability to attract higher frequencies. If you want to raise your vibration, you must become a master of emotional energy. This means allowing yourself to fully feel and release emotions instead of resisting them. When sadness arises, do not push it away, observe it, feel it, and let it pass through you. When anger surfaces, acknowledge it without letting it consume you. When fear creeps in, do not run from it, face it, question it, and dissolve its power. The more you allow energy to move through you without attachment, the lighter your vibration becomes. And the lighter your vibration, the more effortlessly you attract higher frequencies. But there is another layer to this, the energy of the people you surround yourself with. Energy is contagious. When you spend time with people who operate at a low vibration, those who constantly complain, dwell in negativity, or drain your energy, you absorb that frequency. It does not matter how much inner work you do. If your environment is filled with low vibrations, they will pull you down. This is why protecting your energy is not just about what you do internally, it is about being intentional with the energy you allow into your space. Surround yourself with people who inspire you, who uplift you, who reflect the energy you want to embody. And if you find yourself in a situation where you cannot change your environment immediately, strengthen your energetic boundaries. Be mindful of the conversations you engage in, the media you consume, the spaces you spend time in. Every energetic input affects your vibration, whether you realize it or not. The final force that shapes your energy is presence. Most people are trapped in either the past or the future. They replay old memories, regret past mistakes, worry about what is to come. But true high vibrational energy exists only in the present moment. When you are fully present, your energy is at its purest. You are not weighed down by regrets or anxieties, you are simply here, now open to the infinite possibilities of the present. This is why meditation, breathwork, and mindfulness are such powerful vibrational tools. They anchor you in the now, where your energy is most aligned and magnetic. So if you want to master your vibration, master your presence. Train yourself to return to the now, again and again. The more present you are, the more effortlessly you attract high vibrational energy. Because in presence, you are no longer operating from old patterns, you are creating from a place of true alignment. The question is, are you willing to take full responsibility for your energy? Are you willing to stop blaming external circumstances and start mastering the forces within you? Because the moment you do, everything changes. You are no longer a victim of unconscious programming, emotional baggage, or external influences. You become the conscious creator of your vibration, and as a result, the conscious creator of your life. Breaking free from low vibrations, the ultimate shift in consciousness. There comes a moment in your journey when you realize that everything you have been searching for, peace, abundance, love, clarity, has always been within you. But for most people, this realization does not come easily. It is buried beneath years of conditioning, emotional wounds, and unconscious habits that keep them locked in a low vibrational state. Breaking free from low vibrations is not just about thinking positively or forcing yourself to feel good. It requires a radical shift in consciousness, a complete transformation in the way you see yourself, the way you interact with the world, and the way you respond to life's challenges. Low vibrational energy thrives in cycles. It keeps you trapped in repetitive thought patterns, emotional reactions, and external circumstances that mirror your internal state. You may notice that certain problems in your life seem to repeat themselves, as if you are reliving the same struggles in different forms. This is not a coincidence. Your vibration is like a magnet, constantly attracting experiences that match its frequency. If you find yourself stuck in cycles of scarcity, toxic relationships, or emotional suffering, it is because your energy is still attuned to those realities. And until you shift your vibration at the deepest level, those patterns will continue to play out, no matter how much you try to change on the surface. So how do you break free? The first and most powerful step is to stop identifying with low vibrational thoughts and emotions. Most people believe that their thoughts and feelings define them. When fear arises, they say, "I am afraid." When doubt creeps in, they say, "I am not good enough." But this is an illusion. You are not your thoughts. You are not your emotions. You are the awareness that observes them. And the moment you detach from them, their power over you begins to dissolve. Instead of saying, "I am afraid," say, "Fear is passing through me." Instead of saying, "I am not good enough," say, "A thought of unworthiness is arising, but it is not who I am." This shift in perception is subtle, but it changes everything. It creates space between you and the low vibrations that once controlled you. But awareness alone is not enough. You must also stop feeding the energy of low vibrations. Every time you engage in self-doubt, entertain negative thoughts, or dwell on past pain, you are reinforcing those frequencies in your reality. This does not mean suppressing emotions or pretending negativity does not exist. It means refusing to give your power to thoughts and emotions that do not serve your highest self. The key is to acknowledge them without attachment. When a low vibrational thought arises, observe it, but do not engage with it. When a negative emotion surfaces, feel it fully, but do not let it define you. The more you practice this, the weaker the grip of low vibrations becomes. Another essential shift in consciousness is moving from reaction to creation. Low vibrations keep you in a reactive state. You let external events dictate your emotions, your energy, and your sense of self. If something goes wrong, you spiral into frustration or despair. If someone treats you poorly, you let it affect your worth. But when you shift into a higher state of consciousness, you reclaim your power. You realize that you are not at the mercy of circumstances, you are the creator of your reality. Instead of reacting to life, you start intentionally shaping it. You choose your thoughts. You choose your emotions. You choose the energy you bring into every moment. And as you do, your entire reality begins to shift to match your new vibration. But here's something most people overlook. Breaking free from low vibrations is not just about escaping negativity, it is about expanding into higher levels of being. It is about stepping into a consciousness where joy, peace, and abundance are not things you chase, but things you naturally embody. This requires a deep commitment to raising your energetic standard. You must become someone who refuses to settle for anything less than the highest expression of yourself. This means no longer entertaining thoughts that drain you, no longer engaging in relationships that lower your frequency, no longer allowing fear to dictate your choices. It means elevating every aspect of your being so that high vibration is not just something you experience occasionally, but something you live as your new normal. The final and most profound shift is embracing the unknown. Low vibrations thrive on fear of change, fear of the future, fear of uncertainty. But the highest frequencies exist in the space beyond fear, beyond control, beyond the need to always know what comes next. When you fully break free, you step into a state of deep trust. You trust yourself. You trust life. You trust that the universe is always guiding you toward your highest good, even when you cannot see the full picture. This level of surrender is where true freedom exists. You stop resisting the flow of life and start moving with it. You stop trying to force outcomes and start allowing miracles to unfold. And in this state, your vibration rises effortlessly because you are no longer weighed down by the illusions that once held you back. So the real question is, are you ready to let go? Are you ready to release the old version of yourself, the one that clings to patterns, fears, and limitations that no longer serve you? Because once you do, everything changes. You no longer live at the mercy of circumstance. You no longer feel trapped in cycles of suffering. You step into a new reality, one where you are fully aligned with the highest version of yourself, effortlessly attracting the energy, experiences, and opportunities that match your new vibration. And once you reach this level, there is no turning back. Living in a state of high vibration, the path to unlimited possibilities. When you finally break free from the weight of low vibrations, you step into a new reality, one where life no longer feels like a struggle, but a flow. This is what it means to live in a state of high vibration. It is not just about feeling good occasionally or having moments of clarity. It is about sustaining a level of consciousness where you become a magnet for everything that aligns with your highest self. In this state, abundance is not something you chase, it is something that naturally moves toward you. Love is not something you seek, it is something you radiate. Opportunities are not something you desperately try to create, they unfold effortlessly as a reflection of your energy. But the key to sustaining this state is understanding that high vibration is not just a temporary feeling, it is a way of being. It is a commitment to living in alignment with the most powerful version of yourself every single day. Most people believe that high vibration is something external, something that happens when life is going well. But the truth is, high vibration is an internal state, independent of circumstances. It is a choice. It is the way you respond to life, even when things do not go as planned. When challenges arise, do you lower your frequency and fall into negativity, or do you maintain your alignment and trust the process? When external events try to shake you, do you react with fear or remain grounded in your power? Living in a state of high vibration does not mean that challenges disappear, it means that they no longer have control over you. You become unshakable, not because life is perfect, but because you have mastered your energy. One of the most powerful shifts that happens when you sustain a high vibration is that you stop needing external validation. You no longer seek approval, attention, or recognition to feel worthy. You no longer base your happiness on what others think of you. You realize that true fulfillment does not come from external achievements, but from internal alignment. This detachment from external validation is what makes your energy so magnetic. When you no longer need something outside of you to feel complete, you naturally attract everything that resonates with your wholeness. People are drawn to your energy, not because you are trying to impress them, but because you embody a level of presence and confidence that is rare. Opportunities flow toward you, not because you are chasing them, but because your energy naturally aligns with abundance. But here's the secret to sustaining this state: you must make high vibration your standard. You cannot allow yourself to drop into low frequencies just because it is convenient or familiar. You must be ruthless in protecting your energy. This means being mindful of the people you allow into your space, the conversations you engage in, and the thoughts you entertain. It means setting boundaries with anything that lowers your vibration. It means committing to daily practices that elevate your energy, whether it is meditation, gratitude, movement, or simply being present. The moment you make high vibration your non-negotiable standard, life begins to reflect that decision in ways you never imagined. And the most beautiful part, when you live in a state of high vibration, you become a source of light for others. Your energy uplifts those around you without effort. You inspire without trying. You shift the frequency of every space you enter. This is the real power of high vibration. It is not just about personal transformation, but collective elevation. When you operate at a high frequency, you give others permission to do the same. You break the cycles of fear, doubt, and limitation, not just for yourself, but for everyone you encounter. This is how you change the world, not by forcing change, but by embodying the energy that creates it. So the final question is, are you ready to fully commit to this path? Not just as an idea, not just as a temporary shift, but as a way of life. Because once you do, there is no going back. There is only expansion, only alignment, only the infinite possibilities that unfold when you choose to live at your highest vibration. This is the real secret to life not struggling, not chasing, not forcing, but simply becoming the version of yourself that attracts everything you have ever desired. And once you step into that version, the universe responds in ways that will leave you in awe.